Bella vida, bella vida, mi amore. Bella vida, bella vida, mi amore. Bella vida, bella vida, mi amore.
Hola y bienvenido a todos. This is the first episode of La Bella Vida. I am your host, Christina Ochoa.
And I'm Lindsay Matteis.
We have an exciting show planned for you today, so let's get started. It's the start of a brand new semester here at Texas State, and it's one for the records. 3,930 freshmen are enrolled here. It's new, exciting, but for some it's a little nerve-wracking. Adjusting to college life is sometimes hard, but don't worry, we are here to help.
Coming in as a freshman in college, you might feel overwhelmed with everything that is going on, and in a new area, meeting new people might seem intimidating. But at Texas State, there's one less worry you have to have. With many organizations out there, such as intramural sports, sororities, and activities being held in the dorms, making new friends is easy. Do you have any organizations that you have?
I'm actually in one organization that I think is really neat, and especially if you're in the mass communication field, it will be really helpful. It's called the National Association of Hispanic Journalists. Mm-hmm. That is the first organization that I joined that I really liked.
Oh,
and
okay.
It's just a great way to meet people and meet journalists. Networking, especially networking, that's really big with our mass communication field.
Wow,
and
that sounds really interesting.
I think that's a really good organization. I know there's some other organizations out there, such as, are you into the sorority life?
No, I'm actually not rushing. So
it's not for everybody, you know, you never know. What about some of the dorm activities? I know we have one thing in common is I lived at Sterry Hall last year, and I think you lived
We were
at
actually
Sterry.
on the same floor. I am on the same floor she was last year.
Yeah.
So it's really cool.
I really like how they have little socials, especially during every 2 weeks. They have different socials. I think that's a really nice
The first week when I first got there, what they did was we had like a facial, they had a little spa day, we tie-dye shirts. I mean, it was just kind of a little experience to get to know everybody, and I thought it was really cool. It's a great way to meet people, and it's how I met some friends that I have now.
I know when it was, I want to say December, they had this really cool social, and it was a great way to, I met some people on my floor that I have never met, and now they're my roommates.
Oh,
so
wow.
Those dorm specials, you never know. You might just meet people.
Goes to show you. As an incoming freshman myself, my advice would be to get active, look into and join anything that appeals to you, and don't be shy. College is really what you make of it. The Texas State website has a list of everything there is to offer. Take a look for yourself at www.lbjsc.texasstate.edu. And also, if there's a class you're having trouble with, don't be afraid to speak up and start a study group. Like, is there anything that you did, something like that, when you were a freshman?
Yes, last year I was really nervous. I had a lot of trouble going into my classes, and I found out that study groups were amazing. They helped me with my test. I got a better grade. I felt that when I was in a study group, I learned a lot, and it was better than studying by myself. Sometimes I think studying by yourself is a little, sometimes you need those other people. Yes, very overwhelming. So study groups are a great way. You should maybe try and see if there's a study group available for any of the exams that you're having problems with, and you never know.
Definitely.
So what do you do on the weekends?
Usually I'll go to the hookah bar with some friends, or I'll go to the river. Like, I love going to the river. It's just a great way to relax and have fun, and floating, it's always really nice.
That's one of the main questions that I always hear on campus is, what is there to do in San Marcos? Well, if you're not into the going out scene and you feel like there aren't many things to do here, the city of San Marcos has many things to offer. The outlets are really big.
Every girl loves shopping.
Every girl loves shopping. I love going to the outlets. It's a great thing to do when you're not busy on a Saturday, and great shopping adventure. The outlets is home to many stores, and it's just a great, fun way to...
I was actually looking online at what they had to offer, and pretty much every store you can think of, like pretty much every store known to man is out there. So definitely, I would say get out there and check it out for yourself.
Now, you said you like going to the river. Do you go every weekend? Do you go?
I go every weekend and sometimes on the weekdays. I love it there. There's always something to do. It's always fun, and it's a nice activity just to relax.
The San Marcos River is one of the main attractions here in San Marcos, and a lot of Texas State students love going there, especially if you can get your tan. Now, I think one of the hidden things to do here in San Marcos is the glass bottom boat tours. I took one in my university seminar last year, and it was really fun, a really neat way of seeing just the way the river used to be. Have you taken one?
I'm actually scheduled to take one really soon, so I'm really excited about it. I don't know when, but I'm looking forward to it.
It's really interesting, and you get to learn about the little mermaids that were
Oh,
currently
really?
here. You'll get to know the
Wow.
story, but I definitely encourage anybody who comes into San Marcos, or if you're just not busy and have nothing to do on a Saturday, schedule a glass bottom boat tour, and you'll have a lot of fun. Have you been to the square?
I think I have. I'm not exactly sure like what that consists of. I'm fairly still new, so I'm still trying to figure everything out. I'm a freshman. So.
The square is downtown San Marcos, and it's a host to a lot of bars. Now, if you can't get into the bars, there's also shops that you can go to. Paper Bear is one of the biggest shops.
I haven't been there.
I love Paper Bear. It's a fun store. You maybe should try that when you're not busy.
Definitely.
And have you been to a football game?
I have. I went to the first home game that we had, and we won. That's good news.
I really loved it. Tailgating. Do you tailgate?
I didn't get to this time, but I really want to. So.
Tailgating is a fun activity here at Texas State. I enjoy going to the football games and love saying "eat 'em up cats," especially when we score a touchdown. The Texas State Athletic Department is trying to encourage more kids to come out to the games. So if you're not busy, go to a volleyball game, go to a football game. We need more support for Texas State Athletics. So that's one of the things you can do here in San Marcos and here at Texas State. So maybe one of these days we can all go to a football game
That
together
would be great.
and go to a volleyball game and just support our Bobcats. And now, after the break, we have a interview with Saka with Kelsey.